Good afternoon. I'm going to make this short video. It's just me. I have no camera tripod, so please bear with me. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to take out the ceramic baffle and the secondary air manifold in a Hearthstone Heritage model 8023. That's 8023. The other Heritage models could be similar, but I do not know. So anyway, you want to open both your doors. Like I say, I have no tripod, so just bear with me. So you want to open both doors. You're going to need a Allen wrench. That's an 1/8 inch. That's the one I'm using. And you're going to need a 7/16 combination wrench. Let me get down here and turn my light on. So now my stove's backwards from everybody's. I have my door on the right. But on the opposite side of your door, there's going to be a nut. That's a 7/16. And out here is a little Allen head. So I'm going to put down the camera here, but you're going to, I already got this loose. You're going to take this nut out with the wrench and holding it with the Allen head. Get this washer off. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down at this end, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to make any guarantees. So, you've got to lift up on this plate a little bit. You've got to take this plate out. So I'm using my Allen head. Turn that nut backwards. Be careful. Not to damage your stone. Okay, you have to remove that plate for starters. To take out the manifold. I'm going to turn this camera around. So hopefully you saw that. Okay, to take out the ceramic baffle. Right up in here, there is a little stainless steel cotter pin. Comes through the backside, comes through a hole, bends over, or it may be the other way, but I think it's this way. The cotter pin's already been removed. Get out your baffle real careful. You just got to lift up, slide that back. I'm doing this all from laying down one-handed. And then you want to come down through. Between the middle one and the front one. So it looks like that. Okay, gotta put down my camera, hang on. I'm laying on the floor, I gotta get rolled around. That's what the top of the baffle looks like. This has already been cleaned once, so there's probably not much stuff there right now because I've already cleaned this out. So I can do this. Alright, so let me get another light in here. So there's your secondary manifold. Sits on a perch right there. Has a screw right back here. This screw. This is called the air riser, secondary air riser that goes up in there. Now my particular model has a gasket inside here, which I already have removed just to make it easier. Okay, it has another perch right up here. Right up here. So to take out this secondary air riser, you have to take out that screw. Just one. It's an Allen head, 1/8 inch. You take the screw out. You've got to lift your manifold up. Now that manifold weighs about 50 pounds. And you got to be careful because you don't have much clearance on either end. Sometimes they put a little glue in there to keep them from shifting. But hopefully, I'm trying to think how I can set my camera so you can see what I'm doing. Just be careful. Turn out some lights. I might move this camera right over to here. I think, yeah, that's kind of gets it. Anyway, you'll see right up here at the top of the screen this screw I'm going to take out. Say mine's already loose. Now the one thing I'm going to do to help me is I've got 2 pieces of wood and they are 12 3/4 inches long. It's just 1 by 2. They are going to fit down on the back side of the stove. So here's your air riser. I'm going to stick it right down here in this gap behind the stone. Okay, and then it's going to sit right there. Because when I lift that manifold, I'm going to push those back. So there they are. So hopefully my camera shows. This thing's heavy. I got to lay on the floor to do it. I have got to lift it one-handed. But I'm going to try to do it for you. Maybe. Okay. Got one block, I got to get the other block. There we go. All right. Like I say, it's rusting on the blocks. You can see the gap there now. There's normally a flat gasket that goes around this, that goes up into that manifold. I'll show you what mine looks like. It was a flat 3/8 gasket. My dealer tells me there's no gasket. I made him check. There is a gasket. It's kind of funny how none of the fireplace guys ever want to order you original equipment. Anyway, this hair riser then comes out. Now it might be glued in, but it comes out. That's all you have for an air riser. I'm going to show you down in that hole back there, hopefully. It was glued to the back of the stove, but it come right off. And there is the, hopefully you can see that, that's where it comes up and out. Fits down into a recess. Okay, so now I'm going to try to get this manifold out. It's got to come down into your firebox. One end goes out this end and you kind of dangle it around. So I'm going to try to see if I can set this, maybe. so you can see that. So just bear with me. I'm trying to get a wedge underneath my camera. Okay, like I say, I'm doing this by myself, all one-handed. Thing weighs about 50 pounds, approximately. Plus I'm on a hearth. It's got to come down the back first. Then the front will slip out of those ears. Okay, so the front alright, so I'm having trouble now. There we go. So you get the side out, this one end out. Now it should turn, and it comes out the front. Just like that. So there it is. Hopefully you saw that. These ends were up on the ears. You had to drop the back down. They came off the ears. You got it down, you had to slip an end out. The open door, side door. And then it all comes out. So I'm going to get my sticks out. There's what the back, that's what goes out the back, which soot does get down in there. And hopefully you can see up my pipe. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put the camera down here again for a second while I move this manifold out of my way. Because I want to show you one more thing. So I also took this out to clean my chimney myself so I could get stuff down it. Okay, so looks like my light's going dim. You can take out these 4 screws on this stainless steel baffle. Sorry you can't see anything. I forgot about these. And I'm not going to be able to get this without a wrench or without a socket. So hang on a second real quick. I'm going to run out of time. Sorry about that. I don't know how to edit. Got a minute to do this. There's 4 screws. 7/16. I'm going to lay my camera down so I can get 2 hands up here. Okay. Out comes this stainless steel piece. Goes out the front door. Now you can take these 2 bolts out and a centerpiece comes out. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Heck if I know if you can, because I can't see. I'm gonna run out of time. This is for out the top. So hopefully you can see that. There's up the pipe. So now that's how I clean my chimney out. Had an open box, I could get everything down here and vacuum out. Probably upside down. Sorry about that. That's how you remove that. Getting it back in is going to be a different story. Thanks for watching.